Oh, hey! Welcome back to another edition of Just Try DIY. Hey, I already got started a little bit on here. We've got a little Bobcat 310, and the motor has given out on me. So we are going to repower this thing. I got a Predator motor from Harbor Freight, a 670 V-twin motor. We're going to put it in here, a little more power than it had before, just a couple of horses. But should give it plenty enough power to run this thing for whatever we need. So I'll show you a few things as we start going through it. I'm going to start taking the motor out, and we're going to have to try and position the new one in there and get everything set up the way we want it and get this thing running again. So let's get started on this. All right, finally got all the belts off. We got the 3 bolts that were underneath. Throttle is off, and the choke has been taken off. And I believe, yes, this motor's ready to come out. So we're going to see this together. I have no idea what we're going to hit here. So let's see what happens. Oh, okay. I forgot to take the power off the starter. So I'll do that. I'll be right back. All right, now I believe she's loose. Now, I'm pretty sure the motor is kind of shot because I don't think I should be able to do this to it. So I'm thinking there's a bit of a problem there. So anyway, hey, anybody has a little Tecumseh motor like this and needs something off of here, oh, please get a hold of me, because otherwise this is one hell of a paperweight. There we go. Well, looks like we got a hole there to fill. So we'll start looking at, we're going to try and get this thing cleaned up a little bit. Get it cleaned out so we know what we can get put back in there. We got a couple relays we can take out because we don't have the key ignition anything or anything like that. That all comes on the new one. So next time you see this, hopefully we can get this thing cleaned out here a little bit. And we'll start fitting in the new motor, I guess. See you in a little bit. Probably see you tomorrow because, as you can see behind me, it's dark outside. So I'm going to go to bed. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Whoop. Hey guys, sorry. I couldn't resist. That brand new motor sitting over there ready to go, and I know it's late, but I had to try and fit it in and see how it works. So I went to put it in there the first time, and the ignition is all in the way. So we're going to set that off to the side. We're going to want to remount that somewhere else anyway. So I'm going to see if maybe we can set that in here, and we'll see how it looks. So bear with me here. Make sure the cage will drop back down. Yeah. I think that might work. Should be snug, but I think it'll work. We'll start doing some measurements. Let's see if we can get it mounted, and then we got a lot of wires to go ahead and extend out and figure out where the hell I'm going to put that switch at, but that shouldn't be too bad. So hey, like I said before, hey, I am going to bed this time, so later. Hey y'all, welcome back to my video. We are still working on trying to get everything placed in here. See, we got a gas tank in here right now. Made up this little box here for my what my battery what the battery size is. I've been trying to figure out where in the world this thing's going to go. Right now, it looks as though we're going to mount it on the door back here. Mount it up in here, and then have to make a couple brackets and whatever to get it around, and of course away from any belts or anything like that. But ran into a problem with, I thought the old motor had a 1-inch pulley on it. Ended up it was 1 1/8 inches. So in order for me to make sure we get everything lined up, before we even mount the motor in there, I want to make sure everything is exactly lined up where it's going to be for the new pulley, and the belts are all good and all that good stuff. So short day today, short little clip. So we are going to see about getting a new pulley and getting that squared up. Once we can get that done, we can get the motor mounted, get the battery mounted, get the gas tank connected, and then we're going to remote put in the ignition and everything for it eventually. So we will be showing how to do that later on also. So that's all we have. Big suspense, and yeah, here we are. We're waiting on to get some parts. So we'll be back soon. All right, so here's our closing on this Bobcat we've been repowering. Show you what we got in here. Placed it with a Predator motor. Got a new battery, new wiring. Had to redo the exhaust on it. It was coming out the other end. We cut a hole around the piece on the end, and then put a cap over it, and then re-welded that piece back here on this end. Reused the gas tank, new gas line going over through the filter and inside. We did remount. Take you around here. Follow me around, guys. Come around over here. So we did remount the key, starter, choke, and we put a new the old throttle we left in there. I'm going to actually probably update that a little bit later, but I don't have the seat out of it right now. But that's where it's at. Keys on. Give it a little choke. Starts right up. Yeah, everything seems to work. Up, down. And shut her off. Pull the cap back. We can see in from the front. We got enough clearance in here that if we need to, I can still come back and adjust any valves, change out spark plug, or anything like that. On this unit, we do not have a brake on the, so it is a live drive all the time. Like I say, here's the cap we welded on the end here. We do not have a guard on the muffler, but still, there now we can see. So all we did is we just extended the wires off the old ignition. Not a new plate back here. I did build a new mounting plate for the engine down here. Other than that, it wasn't too difficult. It was a tight space. I'm pretty pleased with it. I'm ready and glad to have my Bobcat back, so I can do some work around the house here. And hey, go down and check out some of my other videos. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't, you know, tell me what I did wrong. Maybe there's something else I missed out on here, and sure like to help you out if that works out. And subscribe. Yeah, subscribe, guys. Thanks. And we'll see you next time. Later.